Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen table and another one on my marks. And in today's episode, I'm bringing you an epic project that I've been working on. Well, this is my take on Coruscant, which, it's been a while since I tried to make a nice city building. And since, my last couple of videos, I have ordered some really epic printed pieces from Firestar Toys. And I'm trying to implement those throughout the entire mock just to make it look a little bit more alive. So it's an absolutely huge mock depicting, both like the higher, more skyscraper levels of Coruscant, as well as the more lower levels of Coruscant. And I wanted to have it all in one mock, and this is my end result. We got two main buildings and a street level, but enough rambling. Let's get into the details, or this video will be over an hour long. So we'll start off over here to the left, where we have a nice light bluish gray building. I'll give you the exterior look first, and yes, you know it's my channel, so we have interiors to all the houses as well. But here we have one of the main towers. On top, we have a little hologram sign that could display some commercials or whatever. We have a tiled off roof. Then we have some nice windows, some different lights. We have this little sign. Some ventilation. A little astromech, sorry. Some more lights. And we have this corner of the building that I think turned out pretty cool, which is also like illuminated. Some different window designs. Then if we look at the side of the mock here, I just tried to give it some color and to have like each piece stand out a little bit. Then on the first floor here, we have the lower level, street level on Coruscant, where we have a bunch of different creatures walking around. One thing that sticks out is this little shop where you can buy like groceries, vegetables, meat, whatever. So here we have someone trying to buy something from this little kiosk. Here we have some more like just commercials. There is this little alleyway that leads into the interior of the main big building, which is like a shopping mall at the base floor. We have some junk. We have some signs being shown over here. Then we have quite a dull gray building here. This is the Imperial building in this corner. We have a little plant, some lights, a custom astromech droid. We even have a little bench for you to rest and relax on this lowest level. Then around the corner, we have an Imperial recruitment poster and a droid guarding a door. And here you can just punch in the code for the sliding door to open. We have a little Imperial crate and some more lights. So on the interior here, we actually have the Imperial offices. And this is a window covered by these like bars, which is really two ladders stacked on top of each other. Have a little Twi'lek dancing here. Then this entire side of the building, I decided to make it yellow, to make it like the theme of this skyscraper, to have this yellow kind of construction, really industrial, cyberpunk looking feel to it. We have a little fence that is, of course, illuminated. Have some more lights. Then on the top of this building, we have a landing pad where an Imperial dropship is, well, being landed. There are some stormtroopers getting off, and then here is where you can just enter the building and get down to all the other floors. There are also some signs. We have some antennas on top, some more Orabesh being written. And then I think we'll show you the back, and then it's time to start unfolding the levels and show you all this MOC has to offer. We have this little corner over here where a rebel is hiding out, guarding a balcony. Here's another backside with some more just signs to it. I saved the best ones for the front, so we have a little mini kit which you can jump and try to reach on this side. Then there are just some cables and some random greebling on the back of this building. And everything can be lifted off. So yeah, this roof, here's just a ladder to the first floor. Then we will get that removed. And then here is just like a random apartment where a couple is living, enjoying their day. Have a little sink. We have the ladder leading down. The little kitchen area. Dining table. And then a small bed and some crates. Not too much to it, but if we remove this one, we'll get down even lower. This part of the city is run by two different factions, this entire, level. And it's the Mandalorians and it's the Black Falcon criminal gang, which is really just Black Falcon Knights, but they've gotten some cool space equipments as well. So those are the main rivals for control on this level. And the Mandalorians even have their own little hideout in here where they have their base of operations. They've got a gun rack, they got their supplies and a little table to host their Mandalorian meetings. See if we can focus. There we go. There's even a jetpack over here. Well, let's try and make this even. So we'll remove this roof to show you the rebel hideout in the city, which is over here, where we have a Mon Calamari, which is the head of this rebel cell. And his apartment is just an entire swimming pool. He can have humans come visit him. So here's a chair for his guests. He's got a little fish and a crate. And then his main swimming pool where he does most of his living. And that is why we have a Alderaanian rebel guard here guarding his little house. And you reach the house by climbing up this balcony. So that's our cool little rebel hideout in the city. Then we have another apartment, which is just a standard apartment. I guess this is kind of like a corn plant or some type of space corn. You have a more colorful bed, a little computer. Well, a small one-bedroom apartment, a little bowl, a chair, nice little table design. And here you get out into this more food court level that is run by the Mandalorian Blue Gang and the Black Falcon Gang as well. So you can sit, enjoy your meal here. You can even buy some sushi from this sushi stand over here, where we have some nice details to it. See if I can show you the chef. Sorry. There we go. There's the sushi chef, which I think looks pretty cool. There is like an antenna going up here. And to get down towards the lower levels of the city, you'll have to climb this ladder here, where there's also a nice fence to it. There's a nice overview. And here used to be an Imperial poster, but it's been painted over by the rebels, perhaps the Mon Calamari living up in the apartments. Well, then we can remove another level. Let's see. This is a tricky video to film since I'll have to do this with one hand. But let's go. Let's just attach the mini kit a little bit. There we go. And we can lift off this entire floor as well. So there's the cool criminal parts. And then we have another area to look at. We have some stormtroopers patrolling this area since it's quite close to the Imperial office down here. Just some random civilians, some more flowers over here. But there are still armed criminals walking about the city. We have a Gungan who is using the community kitchen. There's another little street. And here is a sign that is hinting at this being a nightclub in the city. So, yeah, here's the door that you can, of course, open and close. And here on the inside, we have a tiny little nightclub with some nice disco lights. We have a little musician playing his instrument. Some people dancing. Then there is also a bar in this corner. So it's all a nice, neat little nightclub crammed together with some cool bioluminescent drinks as well. Then outside, we have some vending machines. If we can get another look at it from here, perhaps. Some people running around. So there's a normal soda vending machine and also a coffee vending machine in this corner. And some more of the Firestar toys, cool little printed pieces. So that's it for that level. Then there is, of course, another apartment here, which can also be opened and closed. And here we just have the normal standard little bed, like a cupboard, a little sink, a table with some chocolate on it, nice little lamp, and then this beautiful view through the window. So this is a more Imperial controlled level of the city. Then we can lift off another one of the roofs. Let's see, there we go. And like that, you can see there's quite a few modules throughout the entire mock. There we go. Then we have the lowest level of the mark. Here we have the interior to the grocery store, where we have some different shelves with different vegetables. We've got some food over here. These shelves. Then we have some shelves over here as well. I guess some of the pumpkins have rolled out onto the floor. And you enter this entire shop from this little alley. As you can see here. So I wanted you to be able to access all the buildings in a natural way. So there we have that. Here are just some doors. Then here is the interior to the Imperial office, where we have a recruitment officer working at his desk with a little Imperial symbol, some thermal detonators. Then here's just a way for the stormtroopers to start their shifts. They have a little chair in here, a gun rack, a lamp, some supplies, and a little coffee machine. So I guess they get changed when they come in here and then they go out for their shift in town. Behind the Imperial office, you enter through this door. Then we have this little back alley where we have a Droid workshop where you can buy spare parts like that. So here are all kinds of different Droid parts being sold. That's hanging across the walls. So here we have a kind of human cyborg droid that is going to buy his own spare parts. And here we have a creepy street vendor that sells spider meat, and it's an Ewok doing the cooking. So not too sure if I wanted to eat over here, but looks tasty. Who knows? We have some I guess this is like a music vendor or whatever. He sells some different music. And then, here's just room for the ladder so you can climb up to the other floors. Then we'll have a final little look at the main street again. Well, there we have it, guys. This was a massive project that I really enjoyed building. It's so fun to capture all the details of my little take on Coruscant. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did and stuck through the entire video, do leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.